blessed day to everyone. So today we're going to give you some facts and information about the definition and examples of active learning strategies. But before that, let us introduce our group. So we are the group 1 and I am Tandang and I am with Miss Jeremy Manese. So allow us to start our presentation. So as you can see in our presentation, it states that an active learning strategy is any type of activity during class, face-to-face, online, or outside of a class that engages learners in deep thought about the subject matter in your course. So, rather than students passively receiving course content solely from the live or recorded lectures, active learning requires us students to become active participants in our learning process. In addition, it promotes the development of important skills such as collaboration, communication, and creativity. And I believe that it is a student-centered approach that shifts the focus from the teacher to the learner, where the teacher acts as a facilitator rather than a source of information.
So, good morning everyone. We are now going to talk about the examples of active learning strategies. First, we have this game-based learning. So, for the game-based learning, the instructors can use educational games or create their own games that aligns with their learning objectives. So, also teachers can incorporate game elements such as points or rewards into another activities to increase the engagements of the students. Before playing the game, teachers can also provide students with an overview of the rules and how the games aligns with the learning objective. So during and after the game, teachers can ask reflective questions to help students make connections between the game and the concepts of being taught. So for the second one, we also have this peer teaching. When we say peer teaching activities, it can be implemented by assigning a small groups or pairs of students to which a concept of their classmate teachers can also provide resources and guidance to students so that they can prepare the teaching materials and facilitate the teaching and learning process. So teachers can also provide feedback to help students improve their teaching skills and ensure that they are accurately conveying the information. So for the third one, we also have the Socratic questioning, in which Socratic questioning involves asking open-ended questions that encourage critical thinking of the students and the analysis and reflection. So, teachers can model this approach by asking students questions that require them to analyze and evaluate the material. So, also teachers can encourage students to ask questions during class discussions or participate in a small group.
Then, the next example is the role play. So, based on our presentation, to implement the role play, teachers can assign students roles or characters related to the class content or concept being taught. So, here, we students can then act out scenarios that help us understand and apply the materials. Teachers can also provide guidance and feedback to help us accurately portray the roles and incorporate the learning objectives. On the other hand, another example of active learning strategy is the think, pair, and share activity. So, think, pair, and share involves having students think individually about a question or concept, pair up with a partner to discuss their thoughts, and then share their ideas with the class. So, teachers can provide clear prompts and questions to guide the thinking process and encourage us students to answer questions and listen actively to our partners' ideas and opinions.
So let's move forward to the problem-based learning as an active learning strategy that involves presenting students with a complex problem or real-world scenarios and case studies that requires them to apply their knowledge and skills to solve problems and find a solution. So this promotes the students' critical thinking, problem-solving skills, and collaboration as they work together to analyze a problem and develop a solution. So moving forward to the provide opportunities for feedback and reflection. So by providing opportunities and feedback and reflection is a crucial when using active learning strategies in the classroom. So teachers should create a supportive and non-judgmental environment where students feel comfortable by giving and receiving feedback. So teachers can encourage feedback and reflection by modeling themselves and practicing this. So by providing clear and specific feedbacks to students. So I hope you learned a lot from the definition of the active learning strategies up to our examples of it, and I hope you learned a lot from us. We are the reporters for the group 1. I am Jeremy Manese and I have here my partner, Miss Kiana Laris Tandang.